Ah, ich kann noch. Sehr schön, habe ich 178. So, und dann gehen wir mal zum Gebäude des Mayors. Man, this place is huge. Is he really going all that nasty? Is he really doing all this nasty stuff from a place like this now? I don't think that really matters. Mayor Dalmore is originally from a large family of nobles. I think this estate has been passed down for generations. Okay, so the estate wasn't paid for in blood at least, that's something. Anyway, we need to find him and question him. Gerade mal ausrüsten. Zwar kriegt jeder Pearl und Silber-Earring. Silber, Pearl und Silber. Welcome to one mayoral estate. I'm terribly sorry, but the mayor is currently attending to some guests. Perhaps you could come back another time? What? No, hold on, just 1 second. But sure we know who the guest is. It's Duke Dunnan, isn't it? What? Why, that's exactly it. Have you received an invitation as well? Yes, it came directly from the mayor himself. I apologize for the inconvenience, but would you mind? Now that I take a closer look, you appear to be braces. So, then the matter, then please, go on up. The mayor and Duke are in the banquet hall on the 2nd floor. Excellent, thank you for your help. Alright. Oh, with so many guests arriving, I really must prepare some tea. Please pardon me. Nice one, Joshua. What? Oh, nothing. I was just thinking how impressive it was that you knew the Duke was here. Or just a matter of asking the right questions. You plan to sell a vacant home to the rich, remember? Duke Dunnan might as well have a bull's-eye target painted on his misshapen head. Wow, that's smart thinking. Where'd you come up with that line about the mayor inviting us? It wasn't a line. He did invite us over the first time we met him. If those ravens start making trouble again, feel free to drop by and let me know. Or something like that. Oh, that's right. So he did invite us. Exactly. Well, why don't we head up to the banquet hall? Stark, Joshua. Sehr stark. Aber speichern, bevor ihr gleich irgendwie... So, in welchen Raum muss ich jetzt rein? Here. I like the sound of that. One would be the perfect place for a vacation home. I think I might stay for a while. I had a feeling you'd say something so. I'll see to it that you get the finest place available, my lord. I believe you'll be quite satisfied. Haha, you're quite the smooth talker. But good, money is no object. Prepare me an estate that is worthy of your future king. Make it as splendid as your holdings here. Pardon me, my lord, but wait a moment. The queen asked you to consult with her before spending such an amount of... Silence, Philip. I am to be your king. Such purchases are every day for a man of my standing. Yes, of course. Well said, your grace. We can get a written contract together shortly. But first, one more drink. Oh ho. Hi there, greetings from the Bracer Guild. You? What do you people want? You look kind of familiar. Oh, it's you. Hi, Mr. Butler. We just stopped by to talk to the mayor, no biggie. This won't do. If you're here on guild business, you should speak with some semblance of manner. I'm in the middle of an important discussion, so why don't you come back later? I apologize for our rudeness, Mayor. We intend no disrespect. We simply came to report to you that we have identified the arsonist. Ah, that? Well then I suppose, my lord, would you excuse us for a moment? No, say what you're going to say here. Sounds interesting, but... It's okay, maybe the Duke will have something to add? It won't do any harm for him to hear this, will it? Well, if we must. While we're on the subject, it seems that Matron Theresa was attacked again last night. Could the arsonist be linked to that? Seems very likely. Unfortunately, the attackers are still at large. I see. So at least you say you know who they are now. So who did it? Who indeed? Excellent. It's exactly who you think it is, Mayor Dalmore. I see, that's quite a shame. Hoping I could make them see the error of their ways before it was too late. Both it was a vain hope on my part. Who are you talking about, Mr. Mayor? What do you mean, who? Why, the ravens, of course. They've been in hiding ever since last night. Sorry, sir, but they aren't responsible. This time they claim to be victims themselves. What? So without further ado, the culprit is... Mayor Dalmore. You, Mayor Dalmore? We already have Gilbert in custody and we know everything. We also have proof that you stole the money donated to restore the orphanage your lackey set on fire. Can you deny that charge? Nonsense! You think I know those people in the black clothes? Well now, that's a little strange. We didn't say anything about black clothes. That's absolutely ridiculous. Gilbert acting alone. You don't know when to give up, do you, old man? We know that you were plotting to build vacation homes on the land the orphanage occupied. You still deny the charges laid against you. Persistent little brats. But I've had those development plans in place for ages. It's just part of one city planning. What reason would I have to be so impatient that I had to resort to criminal acts? Well, how would a mountain of debt to pay off? Niall, what are you doing here? I figured I'd come to a mayor's place to do some investigating. When I see you two going in, the whole thing smelled fishy, so I decided to sneak in. That's it in a nutshell. Just who the hell are you? Oh, I'm a reporter with the Liberal News. The name's Niall Burns. Actually, I've been checking into the city's financial affairs recently. What do I see but the Mayor Dalmore here has been diverting funds from city budget lately. That's the fund for the expansion project. I'm not buying it. You haven't even started construction. I thought it was kind of strange, so I dug deeper. Found linked to the airship company's services. Now that was quite a little surprise. 1 year ago it took more than a few trips to the Calvert Republic. I was just sightseeing. A reasonable claim. But the truth is that you've amassed a nice big debt over there, am I right? You're losing me. How? By using town funds to speculate in risky commodities in the hopes of cashing in. Buying goods when they're cheap, selling them when they're high. That kind of thing. Oh, I get it. So how about, did you lose? From what my fellow reporters over there told me, something to the tune of 100 million mirror. 100 million mirror. That's 100 times the amount donated to the orphanage rebuilding. I can certainly see why one might turn to crime over an amount that high. 100 million. I'm pretty free with my spending, but I've got nothing on you. This isn't a competition, you know. Now that you mention it, he took funds from the city budget to pay off his debt and stave off any questions. But I can't understand why he would turn to arson and theft to build his vacation homes. It all just seems so random. Where's your proof? Go ahead and run your story with all its wild speculations. I'll sue you and the newspapers for libel. Suddenly confident, are you? And you all. The Boyfield does not have the authority to arrest me. I'm the mayor. I want you out of here now. I guess he's right. He knows his rights. Mayor, may I ask you one question? What now? What is a student of a Royal Academy doing, associating with such people? Disgraceful. Return to the campus at once. Chloe looked Mayor Dalmore directly in the eyes, her expression cold and stern. Why did you not use your own asset to pay off your debt? 100 million mirror is certainly a lot of money, but it seems that House Dalmore surely has enough assets to settle the matter. This estate, for instance, it would easily sell for at least 100 million mirror. Don't be ridiculous. This estate has been handed down to the Dalmore family for generations. How could I ever simply let go? The orphanage was no different. For many, it was a place fondly remembered. No one has the right to destroy something like that. How could you do such a thing? How dare you liken this estate to the dilapidated old hovel? You care for no one but yourself, more than being the mayor or being the head of House Dalmore, you pitiful man. Ha 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 ha. You have quite a way with words, young lady, but let's see if you'll change your tune in a few minutes. Fango, Bronco, Come, dinner time. What the... that smell? Hi. What the hell are those things? Monsters? My lord. Unbelievable. You actually keep monsters as pets. Ha ha ha. Everything you think you know will die with you here. Don't worry. If there's anything left of you, I'll dump it in the river. Ha 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 ha. He's crazy. Grr. So, is fighting freaking monsters part of the stalling part now? Well, at least now we can arrest him for trying to kill us. I'm sure the other stuff will stick too after this. I bear you both no ill will, but I will not allow you to harm anyone. Okay. Die erinnern mich an die Gegner aus Cold Steel 1 war das? War das 1? Nicht in Heimdall, sondern in der Kreuzenprovinz. Wie heißt die Stadt? Die Verdant City, wo Juices herkommt. Wie heißt die Stadt noch? Oh fuck, man. Verdant, ich weiß noch den Spitznamen, Verdant City. Naja. Mir fällt schon irgendwann hoffentlich wieder ein. Nochmal auf ihn. Wie heißt die Stadt von Hilfe nochmal? Rachbo, falls du noch da bist und du weißt, kannst du es gerne reinschreiben. Autsch. Ah, scheiße. Und da ist der schon wieder tot. Hol mal Joshua zurück. Ich bin ziemlich gefickt gerade. Ich kann das machen, das reicht auf jeden Fall um einen zu besiegen, aber dann ist Joshua tot. Ungerne. Fuck, das war jetzt... Alter. White Gehenna. Und Diamond Dust. schön, sehr schön. Sehr schön. Boah, Whitehead ist so schön stark, Mann. Art, Blatttier. Stark, Joshua. Kämpfer. Wo ist Dell? Hellgate. Endlich. Holy. Der mochte mich nicht so, die Gegner. It can't be, my sweet babies. How could you do this? You want to talk? In accordance with Basic Protocol and this time with authority, we're placing you under arrest. Surrender and you will not be harmed. Hahaha. You leave me no choice but to use my trump card. Huh? A wand? Time stop. I can't move. Did he use an orbital art? No, this has to be an artifact. So what the hell is that? Well, your knowledge is impressive, Miss Wins. This is a Chronos Rod, an artifact which happens to be a family heirloom. It can completely paralyze anyone within range in the blink of an eye. That's crazy. How does the church not know about such a powerful artifact? With a tool crafted by the wise ancients themselves, what else would one expect? Tactical openings can't even begin to compare to this. Sadly, it only has that one function. Which means I have to sully my hands and dispose of you myself. You should consider this an honor. Let's see, I think I'll start with a smart mouse little brat first. Who are you calling smart mouse? Perhaps I'll save the intelligent girl for last? Now, what was that you were saying about authority? You could plead for your life. Might help, but I doubt it. To you? Yeah, right. Keep your filthy hands off. What's that? Keep your filthy hands off of Estelle. Don't you harm a single hair on her head, or use every technique I know to cut your miserable carcass to pieces. What? Joshua? Joshua, you certainly talk big for someone who can't even wiggle his fingers. Fine, I'll start with you. Stop! I'll never let you get away with hurting him. Joshua, die. No! What? With that light? Damn it. If only I could just reach my camera. What's going on? I can move again. Still, what was that black light? I don't know, but I think it came from that orb my dad sent us. Impossible. My family heirloom. My artifact broken. It hardly matters since you've played your last hand. Time to face reality. Yeah. Can't believe you'd really stoop this low. It's disgusting. I will not be taken in. After him. Okay. Hey, wait up. I can't let a story like this get away. Oh my, I believe I've lost a few years of what little meant to me. My lord, are you alright, my lord? Oh, monsters, the monsters. Hey, what's that? It's Mad Dalmore's yacht. Hey, wait. We can go after him in this boat. Come on, you two, get on board. We'll do alright. Hey, let me come too. Why? Alright, we're closing in. This craft is small and lightweight, so we have the edge, it seems. Damn stubborn little. Take this. Yeah. Poor that true. What? Ha! That will teach you not to underestimate a bracer. Joshua, flank him on the right. Roger that, huh? Well, how'd you get so fast? Putting the plane towards open water, it catching his sails and giving him a boost. Not good. This way the yacht has a clear advantage. We won't be able to catch up. Say what now? Haha, it looks like Adia smiles on me today. I bid you farewell, brats. You've got to be kidding! We were so close! Going to get away. Must be something we can do. What the? They're here. That's... Alright, getting away is all well and good, but what now? Guess I have no choice but to head for the Empire. Or if I lie low for a while, maybe he... Boah, das klingt doch richtig Final Fantasy 7 Track, Mann. Wow, 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 wow. Boah, das klingt... Boah, das klingt so krass nach Final Fantasy 7 tatsächlich. Nach der Militärmusik aus FF7, ey. Holy, ist das gut. Die jammende Katze hier bitte einfügen. What? The share ship? Is it the Royalarmy? No, the coat of arms is wrong. It's the Royal Guard ship, a high-speed cruiser. Her name is the Arsay. Well, looks like we got here just in time. That blue and white uniform. Are you Her Majesty's Royal Guard? Precisely. I'm the company commander, Julia Schwartz. Mayor Morris Dalmore of Ruan. I'm placing you under arrest for arson, robbery, and embezzlement among other charges. It's a dream, it has to be. No. What's going on? Jean called the Royalarmy for reinforcements, but how did we get here so fast? Ho there, Braces. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated. Please let us handle this matter. I pressed Mayor Dalmore for information once he gained consciousness, but he apparently can't remember anything regarding the past few hours very well, if he remembers them at all. He's also drawing a complete blank about the arson and robbery. Really? Kinda like the leader of the Sky Bandits. Maybe it's related to those men in black from before. Well, even if we can't remember, the crimes are pretty clear-cut. It should go without saying that we'll be checking out his steward too. If we uncover anything, we'll be sure to let the Bracelet know. We appreciate it. By the way, Lieutenant, I have a favor to ask. What might that be? Would it be possible for me to get on board that ship as well? It's supposed to be the most advanced airship ever to come out of size. It'll make for a great story, and I really need one. I'm afraid not. The Arsay was only just completed and is still ongoing flight testing. I must ask that you not comment on her at all until she's officially unveiled. Well, oh come on. You've got to at least give me something about the mayor and the steward being arrested. Don't worry, the facts of the story will be given over to a royal news agency. Until then, please refrain from reporting any of them. What choice do I have? Alright, I can do this. I can write a story with even the barest scrap of info. I've got to hurry back to the agency and put these events to paper. If you'll pardon me, everyone. Well, he's in his usual high spirits. Would you expect any less? I'm told that the Liberal news circulation has increased dramatically of late. I hope he's not planning to write a big propaganda piece. What do you mean? Never mind. That was quite impressive, First Lieutenant Schwartz. Oh, Alan Richard, hi. Colonel. Whoa. Colonel Richard. Oh, I remember you. I presume that you are the new brace of the guild spoke of. Also, you were one Jean got in touch with, Colonel Richard? Yes, I received word at Leyston Fortress where the Royal Forces are stationed. I got here as quickly as I could, only to find that the crisis had been passed. Excellent work, Lieutenant. That's very kind of you, sir. Still I wonder. What would bring the guard from the Royal Citadel here, and so quickly? Perhaps you know of a route so secret that even our Italian division is unaware of it? Surely you jest. Come now, Captain. This is hardly a time to pick a fight. I was simply admiring the proactive stance of Royal Guardsmen. Good to have you on our side. If it pleases you, Lieutenant, we'll take over the investigation from here and move matters to Leyston Fortress. I believe the mayor will be well attended to there. Yes, sir, I understand. Now if you'll excuse us, ladies and gentlemen of the Bracer Guild and Royal Guard, and the young lady in the uniform. Fate willing, I think we shall see each other again. And with that, I bid you farewell. Safe travels, everyone. Maybe I'm just imagining things, but did the colonel look like he was eyeballing close to anyone else? Or was he? I'm sure just because he doesn't see students very often in his line of work. I wouldn't take too much of it. Yeah. I bet you're right. Weiß schon, was los ist. But probably it. That's not the impression I got at all. I'm certain that he's just as surprised as you are. Hard to believe that Brace is so young to be so capable. He might be scouting you out to become part of the Royal Guard. Oh, come on, the flatterers. You had a lot of help on this case. You don't need to be so modest. You're not full-fledged Bracer yet, so I presume that you wish to become so. Well, yes, we're in training for it. We tend to travel all over the country before the Queen's birthday celebration is part of our preparations. See, you're partaking in self-study then. Lieutenant Schwartz? Everything's ready for the CO's departure. Acknowledged. Stan Joshua and Chloe too, of course. You must be leaving soon. I hope that our paths will cross again. Yes, ma'am. We'll be looking forward to it. Thank you very much. Regiment, attention! War. Royal Guardsmen warship, Marseille, prepare for takeoff. Die Tröten, Mann. Die Tröten sind super. Wow, a salute and fanfare to go with it. That's a little overwhelming. Yeah, the state-of-the-art trip to boot. But I guess you'd expect as much from the defenders of Her Majesty the Queen. True. Lieutenant Schwartz sure is cool though. She kinda reminds me of that character that Chloe played, Oscar the Knight. I think so too. What an odd coincidence. Gree. Ja, komischer Zufall. Oh, tell me the Royal Guardsman showed up. The Arcee was there too. She's supposed to be cutting edge. Too bad I just worked the info desk. I'd have liked to see that. Never figured you for a military enthusiast. Still, didn't you end up speaking to Colonel Richard? Yes, he was on duty at Leyston HQ. I don't know how the Royal Guardsman got there so quickly though. I guess there's a lot more cross-communication in the military than I thought. Amazing that they managed to communicate at all, given how many agencies there are. Regular Army, Border Patrol, Intelligence, Royal Guard. Must be pretty complicated. Cleaning up after an incident like this will be a major undertaking. What will happen to the administration of Rouen from now on? Yeah, since the mayor's been arrested. I'd imagine they'll be sending in someone acting as mayor. Someone's acting mayor. If Dalmore is found guilty, elections will have to be held. Plus, preparations will probably be made towards the orphanage. Really, thank goodness. All of this is thanks to Stern Joshua. Thank you so much. Truly. Oh, come on, you don't have to be so formal. Just did what was right. Plus, it wasn't just us. Agate played a big part. Speaking of, Jean, have you received any word of him? Yes, but unfortunately, I'm afraid he wasn't able to capture the men in the black uniforms. They were not alone apparently, Agate was ambushed. What? Is he alright? Yes, he managed to defeat them. I believe he gave chase and they're on their way to Size. By now he's probably well outside of Rouen. Wow, talk about hardcore. Well, he's got plenty of experience after all. He'd been chasing the black-clad character for a while. I think they relate to a job your father asked him to do. Dad asked him, and Agate just did what he asked? Oh, well, the one to put Agate of the Ravens in his place was none other than Cassius himself. And whatever he might like to claim, Agate had no chance against him. Whoa, seriously. Cassius really beat some sense into him, and Agate's too stubborn to simply say thanks and leave it at that. Oh, I get it. Maybe that's why he's so abrasive when it comes to it. Abrasive barely covers that guy's attitude. Guess he's not so high and mighty where Dad's involved, huh? Oh, speaking of your father. Something wrong? Oh, what about that black ointment that lit up and saved our lives at the mayor's estate? Oh yeah, that's right. So much has been going on that I forgot all about it. I wonder what that was all about. That ointment may have saved our skin, but was still weird. An unusually colored ointment, huh? What can you tell me about it? Well, I'll explain that it, along with a memo, had been in a package addressed to Cassius. Oh my, that's quite a story. From K asking about Professor R. Could it be... Know what it means? Not specifically. I've got a hunch, but nothing to back it up. But if you want to know more about its origin, I'd suggest going to Zeiss. Why Zeiss? As you should know, Zeiss is famous for manufacture of ointments. There must be someone there who might know something about your ointment. That makes sense. We may never learn more about the black ointment without consulting an expert. But we still have more training here to finish. Well, about that, you may want to prepare yourself. What? Really? You had to have seen this coming. I mean, you got a recommendation from both after the Sky Bandit incident. Give me a crucial role in all the cases recently. I see no reason not to reward it. The assessment and reward has been prepared. Nice. Okay, ich war gerade schon verwirrt, weil irgendwie die 10 gefehlt hatten. Oh, Third Class. Guest below 1. Wow, all this on top of the pay for performing on the campus festival. Thank you for everything you've done for us. Come now, you've earned it. I confess I'd also like to see you advance as quickly as possible. I believe we'll be able to make the best use of your talent this way. Thank you, Jean. We'll do our best to live up to your expectations. Congratulations, both of you. It'll be kind of lonely here without you, though. Chloe, you're right. It'll be tough to say goodbye. Oh, please don't mind me. I'm just being selfish. Will you please tell me when you leave? When you find out what day you're leaving? I'd like to see you off at least as far as the Airletten checkpoint. Kapitel 2 Ende. Miracle of a White Magnolia. Was haben wir da unten? Das